911, what's your emergency?
The following content is graphic, emotional, includes dark humor that may not be suitable for all listeners. Discretion is advised. These stories are based on real-life EMS, military, and healthcare experiences. Calls are real, providers are real, names and details have been changed to protect privacy. They may be disturbing to some and are definitely inappropriate for HR department. Any medical or mental health discussion is personal experience, not protocol. Use your damn brain. Follow your local guidelines, and when in doubt, call med control. If you're struggling, don't do it alone. Talk to someone, a coworker, a friend, a therapist, or hell, reach out to me. I'll answer. Need help right now? Text or call 988 or visit 988lifeline.org.
All right, welcome back to Dispatch Dysfunctional. Today, we've got not one guest, but two guests behind a page damn near every medic has laughed at, shared, or sent to their partner at 3 o'clock in the damn morning. Scott, Manny, before Medi-Ocre EMS, before the videos, before thousands of medics started quoting your skits, which are fucking hilarious, by the way, who were you guys?
Yeah, don't put funnels.
Well, you were an EMT before me, Manny.
In people's mouths. Was I? Yeah, I think I was. I became.
It's
I was a
paperwork.
nurse's aide for a couple. Yeah, I was a nurse's aide for a couple of years. Then I became an EMT in '99. Started working in 2000, and then I met you. When was it? Like 2002, maybe 2001. Might have been like 2001 that we met.
When I got my EMT and started, you were already a medic in 2003.
So have y'all been partners ever since?
We actually have we've only worked a couple shifts together in all the years. Like, we worked at AMR back when AMR was in our area. I remember my first emergent transport was with you, and you were like, priority 2 to the BI, and I'm like, what's priority 2 mean? And you're like, lights and sirens. I was like, cool, where are the lights? And you're like, above your head. I was like, cool, one more question, where's the BI? Because we didn't have GPS back then, so you had to navigate me.
Yeah, I remember.
You had to navigate me to Boston while taking care of a critical patient.
We were doing dialysis calls, and I said, how come we're driving there? Why aren't we responding to dialysis calls? I thought everything. I didn't realize we do doctor's appointment visits. I says, we're not. You mean we drive? We also can drive this thing without the lights? Wow, that's lame. I think
that's
I
my
had
favorite
a
way to drive now.
around
I hate
my
using
neck.
lights and sirens. I'm over it.
Oh yeah, I think I had a stethoscope around my neck. I think I had maybe 4 different pairs of scissors. I had stuff I didn't even need. Maybe 2 pen lights. I think I had a flashlight. Wow, I could only imagine the way I looked. I didn't do the stethoscope around.
So you were the rescue random. I gotcha. So whose idea was this to start the Medi-Ocre EMS, by the way? Was it Manny or Scott?
I think it was yours, right, Manny? Well, we both worked.
I don't
making
remember
content.
where the name
Like, I went to film school, worked in Hollywood for a short time, and I came up with the name, but you came up with the first skit, which was the diabetic one with the funnels.
Yeah, I came up with the first one because, we work in a busy system where we see a lot of crazy things. So we figured, everybody takes everything so serious, and the healthcare industry is kind of sinking fast. So let's try to create some comedy. And I think I remember calling Scott, and I was like, you know what? Let's come on over. I've got a mannequin head set up, and I've got a funnel, a bag of M&Ms. I've got Dr. Thunder. I don't know what else we had. I can't remember what else we had, but I said, let's create a diabetic video on a way not to treat a diabetic. I think we did it in one shot, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we separated each component, but like we just talked about it for a second and then improv'd it.
Yeah, the whole thing was like 20 minutes long.
Brainstorming names.
And we were like, we put it on YouTube. Yeah, we put it on YouTube, and I think like a year went by, and we might have had 4 views. 2 people named Manny and Scott. And then I think we might have looped around from different YouTube channels, and 2 other people named Manny and Scott. So we had 4 views in a year. So we were blowing up. Like, we were like, we were heading towards Mr. Beast. I mean, we were, he was eyeing us, saying,
Yeah.
"What, 4 views in a year?" So, but yeah, we did it. And then I think I remember at
awesome.
the end of it,
Yeah,
we said that this is not series. The what?
Yep. I was gonna say you took the little funnel clip out of 16 seconds and put it on TikTok. I didn't have TikTok. I was like, I don't want that. And then like 4 hours later, he called me. He's like, dude, it's got like 100,000 views already. I'm like, I think we have some. So I had to sign up for TikTok, and we haven't stopped since.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's interesting with that. So I was
That's
working
amazing
on
right there. So
yeah, so I was working, I was
Did
at
you-
work, and I cut it up. I put it on TikTok at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And then, yeah, I kept looking, and I'm like, wow, it's got like 100,000 views now. And then a couple hours later, I'm like, wow, it's got like 400,000 views now.
damn.
Yep.
Did y'all ever
Now
expect
we're
it
up
to
to
blow up like that?
I had no idea. Now it's up to 17 million on our channel. Yeah, that Dr. Myro guy has shared it a couple times. Hasn't given us credit, by the way, but hey, we're not bitter. And between his
Yeah.
2 shares and ours, it's like 42 million views. So, Dr. Myro, if you're watching, we made the video.
That's
Did we lose Manny?
That's awesome. No, he's there.
He's still there.
He must have T-Mobile.
Yeah, technology, right? We can talk to a satellite past Pluto, but
He's done.
we could talk to a satellite that's way past Pluto, but you try to have a little phone call in your driveway and it doesn't work. Technology.
Oh, gotta love it.
Yeah, so Manny's been a medic forever.
That's amazing though that y'all. There he is. Come in.
And there. That's weird.
I think we lost you there, sir.
All right, I'm
Manny,
back.
come back.
Yeah, it kept going up. I don't know what happened, but yeah,
Now you
it
got that song
ended
in my
up
head.
with like
Baby,
over
come
40
back.
million views.
Baby, come back. You need a new phone provider.
Can you see me now?
I see you now.
Verizon's
Can't feel
the
you now.
worst. Let me
Don't say
go
that. We might
somewhere
want
else here.
Verizon as a sponsor someday. We love Verizon.
All right. Let me go somewhere else.
Never insult a future potential sponsor.
I'm going to go somewhere
I
else.
missed the old Verizon commercial. You tell me now.
Bunch of people looking at me. I should go
You
out
guys are
there as
beautiful.
Edna. I should go. All the people doing the street, I should just dress as Edna and ask them if they're almost done.
Right?
That's what I should do.
That's
I should
awesome.
go out there with the arms. All right. All right.
Stick
Now
it
I'm
to the front of their
connected.
truck.
I'm connected to Wi. Yeah.
Yeah, now we can actually see you moving.
Yeah. I should go out there with one of the arms, and I should be like, "Hey, if you guys come across another one of these, I lost it.
Right?
I'm not sure where it is. I lost the
Don't
other
ask
one.
questions. You'll be implicated.
Yeah. Well, I
You're
had
just a
them.
serial killer.
I should have pulled out of the driveway. I put both of the arms on my car that day, along with the ass and the dildo, kind of like the Duke of New York's car in Escape from New York when he had the chandeliers on each side. I had the arms on each side. I should just pull out of the driveway like that and just drive down with the arms flopping.
So, Scott, describe Manny in one sentence for me before I lose track of my thoughts.
God, one sentence. Well, he's definitely driven. I always thought that, like, sometimes he dreams a little big and you got to rein him back in, but that's an enduring feature because he has his eye on the prize at the end. So you got to kind of pace him a little bit, but we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. So, yeah, he's got some good ideas. He made the Bridgewater Triangle documentary, so he's good at what he does as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
Amazon.
there's some paranormal history there. Yeah. Yeah. I do acting too. Well, I try. I have like a little acting reel. I've done some commercials. If there's anybody listening to this in Rhode Island, I'm in the Rhode Island lottery commercial. I did not win though. I'm just in the commercial. So,
So Manny, describe Scott in one sentence.
oh,
Use
in
the
one
word handsome.
sentence. Yeah. I feel euphoria when I'm around him, I guess. No, I think when we're
That's
both
normal.
together, we come up with some good ideas.
Yeah,
We're
I
definitely on
think
the same
y'all are
wavelength.
a great team.
All our stuff is improvised.
Yeah, we think of these ideas really quick.
Yeah. We'll show up to
So
shoot
are
on a
y'all on
Sunday
24-hour
morning with
shift or
nothing
what do y'all work?
planned. What's that?
Yeah.
I said, what kind of shift do y'all work where y'all are at?
Oh, I'll let you answer that one first, Scott, because mine's a little different.
I
Oh,
work mostly overnights because I got 2 little ones, so my wife works during the day. She comes home, we high five, and I work a bunch of overnights at a private EMS, and then I also work per diem at a fire department, just doing the EMS. So the only time we have to film is Sunday mornings after I get off at 24 in a busy city. So it's kind of grueling, but we
Yeah.
show up at 8 in the morning till like 11 and just bang out as much as we can. It's exhausting, but
Yeah, we try to do. Some people think we have a lot of bloopers, but we really don't. We actually just try to bang these out as quick as we can. I mean, there's been a couple of times that we laughed, but we try to bang them out in one shot. I guess that's good acting. We don't laugh. Even when I had that suit on, that suit that was 5,000 degrees, that,
we were just talking about that earlier before the
shock
show.
suit. Yeah.
yeah, the GIMP. The GIMP. We're going to put that on Bob. Oh, I could put that on and ask them, go out there and ask if they need an extra hand.
So
Right.
I'm guessing Manny keeps the props at his house.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody wants to know where stuff comes from. So the stuff comes from Temu. Everybody wants to know. So when you add something to the cart in Temu, it's usually cheap anyways. And when you exit Temu, then they'll send you like a spin wheel. And if you exit that, then they'll send you like 6,000 other things. And before you know it, it's like $5. So believe it or not, everything is really cheap. Because I did go into an adult store looking for the arm. Remember that? I drove all the way to Rhode Island. Yeah, for research. And I went in there looking for the arm, and one of the places I went into had a back room, and there was a guy looking at me going like this. I says,
Yeah, nope.
this isn't the right place. I think I'm going to go now. So I went into a couple of other places, and I did find the arm, and it was like $200. And I'm like, no,
Jeez.
I think I'm all set with that. But yeah, I did go looking for it in Rhode Island. But then we found it on Temu, and I think it was like $10. And then we ended up getting another one because it was so good.
That's awesome. So, is this a way for y'all to decompress after calls, I guess, as well?
Yeah, I don't really. So I do. All right. So I was working with Scott. I was doing 224s, and then I left and I joined a union to start doing first aid on movie sets. But then the dual strikes, like the writers and the actors strike, that killed everything. So I said, well, I need to work again because unemployment can only last for so long. But I got really good at Fortnite, though, during unemployment. I got awesome at Fortnite. Playing with kids under 10, but I got good. Not good enough to stream, though, but good. But then I started doing the community paramedic thing, the mobile integrated health. So that's what I do now. But I do work I do work on the ambulance as well. But I do the home visits too. So we can do more than a regular paramedic can do.
Yes, sir.
So I actually work today, and we can do antibiotics and get labs and all that. So that's what I do. I still do work on movies. I just don't really do it right now full time because it's kind of hard.
Are none.
Yeah, I would imagine.
But I did the last movie that I did was Super Troopers 3.
Wow,
So,
that's
yeah.
so you've been on some big shows.
Yeah. So I mean, they filmed us, doing some crazy stuff at the end that hopefully will make the credits. But yeah, I worked with those. I was with those guys for 29 days. So
That's cool.
yeah, and they
I think
did
it's
see our sketches and they did laugh their ass off.
good.
So
I think it does
I didn't
definitely help
say it.
you
They actually
decompress.
want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't want to do.
Like I was telling you, Scott, this is my
Yeah. I think it's you need that outlet. Like we could have done educational videos, but it gets kind of heavy when you're living. When you work so much, it's just so like I don't want to think seriously. Yeah, right. I don't want to think seriously about this stuff. I want to just have fun and laugh. So it's kind of like make what you know.
Yeah.
Medicine.
Educational video.
Yeah, there's enough people that do
Yeah.
education.
I mean, educational videos would be tough.
Yeah, I just want to
I
laugh
mean,
and
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anyway. So
yeah, the heart is somewhere here. I mean, who knows? Just let me
yeah.
make some funny videos and
Yeah. If
laugh,
we
and
did,
as long as you don't put two arms up there, you should be good.
if we
yeah,
did educational videos, they would be interesting though. They would be.
I'd be bored to
We would need a
tears. Oh my god!
teleprompter. That's for sure.
Right?
Well, there's so many there's so many other educational video EMS things out there that I think y'all are bringing a better, honestly, a better perspective and a lot better way that all of us in the field can laugh at. We
Yeah.
all uh correlate to it in the end because it's just the shit y'all do is true to the shit we see every day, and that's what's funny about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
say
Our
our
videos
stuff.
are very educational, and yeah.
Yeah, our stuff is more realistic,
I
I
mean,
think, to what EMS is like than the shows on, like Chicago 911. I'm like, that's not real. I've never got on a helicopter because I thought the patient was cute. I'm gonna try that, but the stuff we do, I think, is way more realistic. Like how many times you
it
get pooped
definitely
on?
is. I mean,
A lot.
Dr. Thunder is loaded with sugar. So if you're a diabetic, you know what I mean? It's loaded with sugar, and I mean a bag of M&Ms if you're a diabetic.
Hey, you got the carbs and you got the sugar right there. See,
Right?
That's
boom.
right. So very realistic the things that the things that we do. We defibrillated somebody with jumper cables. You know, they turned into a skeleton though. So
I've never
might
seen
have
a
been too
study that
many
said that won't
joules.
work. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Prove to us that it doesn't work.
Right.
What was
Exactly.
it? What was the
Good
quote
point.
we said? Red to dead. Oh, red to dead. What was it? I can't remember. Red to
Uh,
dead.
Black to something.
I
I don't
can't
know.
remember.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
remember anything. My memory's fried.
Oh. But we think of these ideas. Sometimes we think of them during the week, and then we'll just kind of maybe brush them up. Like we got it. We are. I don't know if we didn't mention this, but we are actually going to buy an ambulance.
Really?
Not a $45,000 one, but we are going to buy one from Facebook Marketplace. We actually have enough now. And what we're going to do is we're going to rig it with some GoPros and stuff because we already have some ideas, but we need an ambulance to do them.
That's
But I mean,
awesome.
you can find one on Facebook Marketplace for a couple of grand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And we're not going to ever use it like realistically for an ambulance company. So, I mean, we're literally going to probably spray paint it and paint it with paintbrushes and stuff. So,
That
Do
works.
parades and touch of
yeah.
trucks. That would be
I
fun.
mean,
Right? It's free
Yeah.
advertising.
hey,
Just drive
where
that
I'm at's
around.
big Mardi Gras town, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All the equipment will be the supply room equipment. So, when people open up, everything, all the stuff will be in the cabinets for everybody to look at,
Some Harbor Freight tools for
you
whatever.
know,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I mean, I think it's amazing that y'all are again doing this and y'all are able to build as much as you are on top of it. Like you said earlier, y'all started small and all of a sudden blew up. That's awesome. you know.
And it's funny because like the
Yeah,
videos we
my
don't
phone.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, the videos we don't think are gonna do
I know.
well blow up. Like I posted a video with one of those fake arms. Was that like 2 months ago? Where literally I just had it on the wall and I put
Yeah.
a microphone over it, so it was like holding it. It did nothing for like 2 months, and then yesterday it went viral, and it's got 300,000 views since yesterday afternoon. There's like no rhyme or reason, but the things we
Damn.
spend time on bomb, right? Like the music
That
video.
sounds about right.
But yeah, the music video went nowhere.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that one yet. I got to look that one up.
Oh, we spend so much time on it.
A
There
song
was
about
so much
Ebola.
time and so much effort. Even Bob is in it. He's even dancing in it, and it went nowhere.
That's
Got like 3 views.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, us.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think we
us.
overthink things sometimes.
You know,
Like everything we plan out usually bombs, and we're like so proud of it and it does nothing. But then the like throwaway video that we make, like, this is a dumb idea. Let's just film it. Blows up. That's TikTok mentality for you.
makes sense. Yeah, that actually, I was kind of curious on how y'all feel about these TikTok medics that keep popping up.
Oh, there's tons of them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, there's tons. Yeah. Every other post, there's a couple of them that are from Massachusetts that we see.
I know a few of them, but I've actually worked with 2 of them at a
Nice.
company I worked at.
We talked to, a handful,
Yeah,
like Salty Paramedic has shouted us out. I've talked to Badge, who's awesome. Redbeard, the medic, one of my favorites. That guy's awesome.
He's awesome.
So, yeah. So, met some cool people
Firehouse
doing this.
Chronicles is pops up a lot.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him on for a while too. He's busy.
He's got to be a busy
Yeah, he
dude there.
pops up. He pops.
So
I know.
what do y'all 2 think is the most overrated EMS tradition?
Jeez. Lights and sirens for everything. I don't know how it works near you, but like, if we have a broken toe, we respond to the hospital. I know it's because you got to clear up fast, but like, I think lights and sirens. The stair chair. I hate the stair chair. I think that's overrated.
Yes.
I have a
Unless it's
permanent
battery
injury
powered.
from a stair chair. Broke my ankle and my foot. Stair chair a guy that was walking around the house before we were told to stair chair him. I'm like, I understand if you have chest pain, shortness of breath, all that stuff, sure. But not everybody needs a stair chair.
So you broke your ankle taking a guy that could walk down the stairs with a stair chair.
Yep, he was walking around upstairs,
Yeah.
and then they call for the chair, and we're bringing him down. And the last step, he did the whole jerk forward and pulled us forward. So instead of my foot landing like this, it landed like this. And my pinky toe side touched the side of my leg and broke a whole bunch of stuff. Still hurts to this day.
That's
That was
no
like
fun.
3 years ago. It's never going to get better, but that is the stair
That
chair. I hate
sucks.
it. It should go the way of mass trousers.
We have those.
Y'all still have those?
No, in the video we have
Yeah.
those.
Shock
Yeah.
suit. Yeah, it's a little different, right?
Yeah.
Or the KED.
I
It's a
thought they
little
got
different.
carried. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, we don't
you
have
guys
a
don't
CAD.
have
We
those,
gotta
right?
get a
Where you
CAD.
are?
No.
We brought
I
somebody
did
the
have
other
them
night.
offshore, and I was trying to figure out why. But
Yeah. We transported somebody the other night with a traction splint on. I'm like, God, I haven't seen that thing for 10 years, and the hospital put him on a traction splint. I'm like, how does that work again?
I think mine's dusty. Last time I
Yeah,
pulled it out,
right.
it had dust all over it.
I know the bags in the truck.
I remember
assume
doing
the
a
thing's in
transfer
there.
with somebody. Years ago, I did a transfer with somebody that was driving pretty crazy to Boston, and they had a traction splint on the patient. And this person that I was working with was driving so crazy that the bolts became loose on the traction splint.
Wow.
Yeah.
How-
Yeah.
how-
They
how-
were
how
going
bizarre.
up the highway and they went in the median. Yeah. And so we were like, it was like Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
So the bolts came out, the screws came out. Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Jeez.
No, I know who it was though, but it wasn't you.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Like the-
Normally when someone says that, Scott, it is them. Come on now.
Right. I'm guilty of a
Yeah.
lot of things. That wasn't it. I do my own stupid things for sure.
Do
Like,
you
have
do
you
your own
used a
stunts
CAD?
though? Do you do your own stunts?
That's true. I do.
Yes.
Getting too old for it, but
Yeah. Yes, I have.
Do you use it at all, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually
you?
used them to. I like using them to extricate out of cars.
Really? I think I've used it once, and I use it as a pediatric longboard because we don't have PD boards to
That works.
immobilize a kid. I don't think I've ever used it other in my 20 years or whatever of. Maybe we should be.
I've used it quite a
Edit
few
that part
times.
out, I
actually.
guess. Nobody listen to that.
Yeah, maybe we should be using it.
Right?
Well, like I said, I like using them on wrecks. To me, it's easier than a backboard to be able to get the patient out.
Yeah.
I don't, that's all I do it for is put them on the stretcher, take the damn thing off, and I'm done with it. But
Do you still
Yeah,
have
maybe
to
we should. Do
backboard
you guys
everybody?
use a stretcher up there? We don't use a stretcher down here.
Yeah.
y'all don't use a stretcher down there.
We don't use a stretcher down here.
We
So
attach them
well,
to
that works.
drones and they fly.
I mean, you lucky bastards! I've heard
Yeah.
about them patient taking drones.
Technology. Like, do you still board everybody in car accidents where you are? Because we used to do that, and now we don't board anybody. No, good. So that's a nationwide thing where they kind of got rid of
Nope.
that?
I believe so. I know we were getting away from it about a year and a half ago is when we started
Yeah.
looking into it a lot more. And
Made things so much easier.
I've never been a fan of them. I really haven't.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't think they do much.
know.
Yeah.
Also being on one of them, kind of maybe not a fan of them. So
Yeah. Slightly uncomfortable.
it's like me. I don't like giving my patients ketamine because I went through the K-hole whenever I broke my foot and the medic gave me the wrong dosage.
Oh, boy.
Oh my God.
How'd that go?
So I don't like ketamine given it. If you're psychotic, yeah, I'll give you some ketamine, but I'm not giving it for pain.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
don't
we have
carry
that.
ketamine.
Yeah.
You guys have ketamine? I don't.
Yeah,
We have Tylenol.
yeah, we have it up there. Yeah, maybe aspirin.
Right? Do
Y'all
some
have Toradol where
yoga.
y'all are.
Yeah, we have Toradol.
Toradol, yeah.
We do. I have other stuff too, and when I do the community paramedic stuff, I have another Pelican case that has like antibiotics and everything too. So I have a lot more.
That's what I miss about offshore is my wider scope is I was able to give prescriptions and sutures and all that. And now I'm back on the truck and it's like, I feel like a little baby again.
How's
Oh,
offshore?
yeah.
Is that good?
It's interesting to say the least. I had quite a few interesting cases. I had one that he came to me with nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. I thought he was just sick. I wound up treating his nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and then he got backed up to where he had to have bowel surgery and having, I think it was 3 to 6 feet of bowel resected. So
Wow.
that was fun. I was like, it was just coming out. What happened? It's been 24 hours. You shouldn't be this backed up that fast.
That's a crappy call.
God, diarrhea. I remember the day. I don't want diarrhea. That explosive diarrhea that's going around. I don't want that.
I've heard it's fun. It's all the talk now. Come on now.
Hey, you lose a lot
I
of weight.
remember the
think it's
day
fine.
that I got norovirus. Yeah, norovirus is the worst. Have you ever? Yeah, I mean, I remember I had that, and then Scott got it. I remember when I had it, I was going to see if I could go to the hospital and get euthanized to see if they could maybe do it for me because I felt like I was dead. I think Scott passed out. I think.
Oh, yeah, I passed it on the toilet. Fun fact. I was doing the
you pass-
circle dance. You don't know if you're going to throw up or the other. So you're sitting there like, which do I do first? Choose wisely.
Yeah, I thought it was food poisoning. Wasn't
Yeah.
food poisoning. I thought that's, it's initially I thought it might have been food poisoning because it came on so quick.
Brutal.
It was like, damn. Yeah, it was brutal. I've never been that sick before.
But I almost had abs for
Awesome.
like a day after, so it
We
was
have a
great.
lot of Yeah, you lose a lot of weight. We
Yeah.
have a lot of patients in the community paramedic, the MIH that have that because they need fluid. So
Yeah, I wanted to get that, but this ass backward state that I'm in doesn't really recognize community paramedics.
Oh really?
Yeah,
It
it's
took ours a while
again. I'm
too,
in
right? I
Alabama, so
mean,
they're
so
ass
maybe
backward.
you'll get it eventually.
Yeah, because there's the community paramedic and then there's the hospital at home program,
Oh, that's
which
cool.
yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. One is more that you're admitted at home so you can't leave versus the other one, the MIH, where it's you can go there in the morning, give somebody an antibiotic and they can leave and go to work. You know, they're not an inpatient anymore, but the hospital at home program is it's more like you're still in the hospital, so you don't have to wear a Johnny, but you don't, it's like you're still an inpatient. But we were doing that. I was doing that, and the program had shut down. But they still do it here in Mass.
That's
A couple
cool.
places that do it. Yeah, people liked it. I mean, nobody wants to go to the hospital.
No, yeah, and I see it having a. I've been seeing it really implemented in Texas lately, and it's pretty cool how they're doing it over there as well as uh, a couple of people I've talked to. They kind of do it to where instead of going to the doctor, the MIH goes to them, and it's
Yeah,
better for the doctors and the patients in the end.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Absolutely, that's what people like. Instead of going to the urgent care, we come to them.
Right.
So
Cuts
I
down wait
did it
times in the
today.
ER.
Matter of yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Unless your house is on diversion, hey, then
Yeah,
I
right.
know. I think they're gone now. I think they all took off. They all left. But they'll be back though. I should go out there when they come back. I should set the camera up on a tripod and go out there as Edna.
Keep waving out the window, just like, "Hi, boys."
Yeah. I'll go out there with the fake boobs, with the cleavage.
Disturbing. I don't know if you
I'd
saw
be
that.
like,
That's disturbing.
you don't mind? I'd be like, you don't mind if I just sunbathe there and I'll just sit there and spread my legs.
Oh boy.
I'll use the wig. The wig like we did. I'll put the wig between my legs.
offer them some candy when you're out there too. I know it's not you're not
Yeah, right.
just throwing that out
Want a
there.
nice sucker?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get a bag of I'll get a bag of bugles or something. I'll be like, you guys want something to eat? You can have a nice glass of milk. Come on in. Maybe have some tea.
Would you
Drop
like
them
a
on
spot
you.
of tea with your bugles?
Yep.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Well, I know y'all only said 30 minutes, so
Don't
for
matter.
everybody listening, who's laughed about. Say that again.
It doesn't matter.
What was that?
Nothing going.
Oh, I got you. So I know y'all have created. I'm not sure if y'all created this just out of shits and giggles, or if it was something y'all planned to go bigger. I know earlier you said you didn't, but as you said earlier, Scott, maybe Manny had this plan to be bigger. Was that your plan in the end, Manny?
Yeah, I think it actually could be bigger than it is. I think, there's a bigger audience out there because when we go to these hospitals, we see a lot of people that say, hey, we love your Instagrams or we love your TikToks. And then, somebody else will say, oh, why? What do you mean? So those people will, get shown from their partner what we're doing. And I think there's a bigger audience out there. And I think we're getting there. I mean, my phone keeps going off. These notifications, the Instagram one that Scott did with the arm it's amazing. Like they just take off, people love the arm. But yeah, I think I think it's going to get bigger. I hope. I think, like I said, we're going to get the ambulance, and we need to get one that runs. That's for sure.
Right.
More
That's
scripted
gonna be
content.
Yeah, more scripted content, and it's going to be funny when we get it because we do have some ideas already, but we can't do them. We could, but it really would make. I mean, we could green screen the ideas, but it would be funnier with the ambulance. That's not going to probably have a stretcher. I think that's probably optional. So we might make one.
We'll figure like a
I mean,
dolly from
a
Home
piece of
Depot.
plywood, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we might make one. Some 2x4s and sheet of plywood.
right.
Maybe and some wheels from Bob Afraid or something. Yeah,
Let Bob have a ride.
oh, he will be. We have some ideas of him going for a ride. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the sky's the limit.
I
Like,
could only
I think we have
imagine.
ideas for longer skits. It's just trying to find time and that stuff. But we have a lot of ideas that eventually we want to do for like YouTube length, not TikTok. And
Right.
we could have a whole like show like with half-hour content with the ideas we have. So hopefully someday we get there.
Yeah. I
That'd be
mean, we
awesome.
do. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, like, we're just running and gunning it. We don't we have this nice little screen that we can see what the back camera is recording, but half of the time we forget it. Well, I forget it half of the time, but
So you bring it, it's not charged.
yeah, I mean, it's just us. Yeah, it's not charged. And it's funny if I found another one tonight, but we got to plug it in. But yeah, I mean, if we had the capabilities of a camera crew, I mean, something like a Saturday Night Live type thing, yeah, the sky's the limit. We do have ideas that we couldn't do ourselves. Like we have one idea of we would need to be at a water park for that idea. So
We don't
That
have the
sounds
budget for
interesting.
that.
yeah. Yeah, we don't have the budget, but if we had the budget, the ideas are pretty much endless. So yeah,
Y'all need to get a
I have one
production
skit
company
that takes
behind y'all. Is
place
what
on
you
the
need.
moon.
I know. Yeah, that would be a long way to go.
Yeah. Hey Elon, we
But
need a
yeah, we
rocket.
don't. I mean, they have the shows like Reno 911 and Tacoma FD and then they have a
Sirens.
few others. So who knows?
Yeah, but
Yeah, maybe one day.
y'all's is tremendously better. I mean, y'all's we can actually
Yeah,
Thank you.
again relate to and make sense.
yeah, yeah. I know everybody that says that. I think they're right. They say, our stuff. We just keep coming up with these ideas too. We don't they're endless. We already have ideas for Sunday,
Sweet.
and we write them down. There's a couple, like I said, we can't do. We need to go to different locations, but eventually we will, though.
So do y'all
Yeah,
film at
people
a
ask
central
me.
location, or how do you do that?
Yeah, we shoot at a local cable station. I've been a volunteer there since like junior high. So I have a key and they let us go in there and film, which has been huge. Otherwise, we wouldn't have anywhere else. That's where the ambulance hopefully will come in. A little mobile studio.
Yes, yes. I'm sure once we get the ambulance, people are going to wonder what the hell it is. It's Medi-Ocre EMS and spray paint on the side, and it's
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
somebody probably will come up to us when we're out with it and say, "Excuse me, are you guys? There's a man over there. I think he might be dead. You guys are in the ambulance. Can you help him?"
Putting the Mass OEMS, we
We're
can't
not
work
that
as
kind of
EMTs
ambulance.
if we're not punched in. So
Yeah, we're not punched in, so I
we can't
think
help you.
what we'll probably do is just time clock. So we'll just we'll bring a time clock with us. So
That's awesome.
A
Oh,
great
Lord.
field though.
I swear, if I didn't have another podcast in 20 minutes,
yeah, we have a lot of some of the ideas we have. Some of the equipment is expensive too. There's a few
yeah,
supply room things that I want to get, but they're expensive.
they're not on cheap.
There's a restraint that I want to get, but it's kind of big and expensive.
Is it bolt to the ceiling, sir?
No, it doesn't. I know what you're talking about though, but
I
no,
want to film the triage
it's
tags that
another
I came
way.
up
It's
with.
another one. Oh yeah, we have one
light
of
up
those that we're
triage
going to
tags
do.
that
We
go
already have
somewhere.
the piece of equipment. Yeah, we're going to do
Remote control.
because you know you have
Yeah.
red or dead. Green is you're good to go.
How do you see it at
What
nighttime?
is
Do you need to
yellow? You're
Immediate.
mellow?
yeah. We got something already. We need to do it at night though. Um, needs to be dark for the. Uh,
In a graveyard. That'd be a good one.
we did something years ago in a graveyard, but it wasn't. I don't remember what the hell we did. We did something though. But yeah,
Every
yeah.
every time I
We
get
have
a call
just
to like a
endless
funeral
ideas.
home, when you get a call to a funeral home because somebody passed out, I'm like, the comedy ideas go through my head of like, there's a guy in the casket laying there. Like, what if we went to the wrong person? You know, that'd be
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Not for the family, but for us, it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah.
true.
Make sure you get a refusal from
Yeah.
that guy in
Yeah.
the
I mean, the
casket.
I mean,
All here.
like if the ideas, if we could get into like if somebody could let us use a jail cell or if somebody could let us use a restaurant or whatever. We're not going to just, go in there illegally,
Right.
but, yeah, I mean,
We
the
won't.
ideas are there.
That's awesome.
Eventually. Yeah. Eventually.
Maybe that's something we need to
So,
do is reach
everybody
out to the
listening,
public. Sorry. I was just saying maybe we
public.
should reach out to the public and say, hey, do you have a location we could film a skit in? You know, if somebody has a restaurant that watches us nearby, maybe they'll be like, yeah, come on
Yeah.
in.
Right.
Yeah.
It's an idea.
Hell, I mean, like you just said, after hours. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
so no
Something
one
to
would
think
even know
about.
you'd have to be there. You were there.
It's too bad that the fair isn't here anymore because if the fair was like we had the Brockton Fair that was here, which it's sad that it's no longer here because if it was here, I think that, it would be great because they have a couple of rides that Bob would unfortunately have a very bad accident on, you know. So,
Throw
I
them
mean,
off
he
the top
just,
of the
if
Ferris
he's
wheel.
not strapped in, yeah, I mean, if he's not strapped in, it's anything could happen. He could just catapult across the whole park. So, but the fair is gone, so can't do that.
Hell yeah. So, sorry, I'm gonna have to cut this off here shortly, but everybody listening has laughed because of something you've created, and that's again
It's great.
phenomenal. But if there's a medic driving home after 12, 24 hours, thinking about quitting or wondering if they're the only one struggling in this damn field with their own mental health, what do you want to tell them?
Oh, which one? If they're thinking about quitting, because there's quite a few of them that I
How about
can
both?
assure you that are probably thinking about quitting. Um, don't take everything so serious. Just look at our content.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
My
Yeah,
father was
look
a
at our
medic.
content. Yeah.
My father was a medic my whole life. And, he always said, you know, you never stop learning. Don't ever think you know everything. So, like, don't beat yourself up if things didn't go well, but you did as best you could. You can't kick yourself. I know a lot of people do that. But, he was a medic for like 30 years and he still was like, I still learn something every day. And, if you're having issues about it, make sure you just talk to somebody you're close to at work. That's what's helped me talking to
Very
people like
true.
Manny. I had a bad call a couple weekends ago, a pediatric who got ran over by a car and didn't go so well, and everyone on the call was kind of having a tough time, but we talked about it and it helps. So everybody's
I
there
had a
for each
really
other.
good antibiotic infusion today.
Yeah, went well. No infiltration.
Yeah, it was really stressful. Oh no, it was stressful, I took a blood pressure with the Zol too. That was something.
At least you didn't have to change the paper on it, right? On a Zoll. It's the worst.
I actually had to do that the other day and I forgot it. I said, I don't know, I couldn't remember which way the paper went. but I got it. I've done that in a long time.
So, y'all, I know y'all are on TikTok, y'all are on Facebook, YouTube. Is there a website for anybody to be able to reach out to y'all if they want to learn more about y'all, get merch, or share your chaos, for God's sakes?
There's a link on the TikTok that has a link to all of our other pages, and I think Scott created like a spreadsheet
It's called
on there
Spread
that has
Shop.
some merchandise.
Yep. Yeah, different
Yeah.
shirts, all sorts of different shirts, mugs, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Stickers. It's not the best site in the world. It's kind of
Yeah, we tried making
weird.
Yeah, we tried making some stuff on our own, and it's it didn't go too well. I mean, it's mediocre. I mean, you can see in the most recent videos, the logo on Scott's shirt is gigantic.
And it's on the wrong side. It's supposed to be over here.
Yeah, it's on the wrong side. The back of the shirt, the logo's crooked.
God.
Oh yeah, it's came out horrible. So we don't make anything ourselves, right? We
But
did
we are
make some
mediocre.
stickers. We can. Yeah, we're mediocre, so I guess the products are pretty good, you know.
As long as it's mediocre, it's mediocre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on purpose. This
So
is on
before we wrap
purpose.
up for everybody, it's on purpose. Before we wrap up, if today's conversation made you laugh, reminded you why this job needs humor, or you just want to support Scott and Manny and what they're building, go give Medi-Ocre EMS a damn follow. Share their videos. Check out their merchandise. People, these two guys are phenomenal. They're awesome. They work with us, not against us. So make sure we help them grow and keep going.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
just recently started up the X account, so we have a whopping 10 followers.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
We're getting there. Yeah. People, the news channels, I can see the talk shows contacting us now. So it's only a matter of time. Saturday Night Live is probably saying these guys got 10 followers, so we got to get them on right now. So,
And we usually
but
try to
no,
reply to people if
everything
they
else is
message
going well.
us. So, if people want to reach out, say hi. We like that, and we like to say hi back.
Mm,
Manny
yeah,
agrees.
we'll get to you. Mm, yeah, we'll get to you. We see the message. We'll get to you.
Well, guys, I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop real quick.
Well, thanks for having us.
God-forsaken computer.
If you think it's too heavy to say it anyway. It beats a eulogy. You don't have to apologize for surviving however you can. You're not the reason things are heavy. You're the reason they're still moving. Need support right now? Reach out to me. Reach out to somebody. Text or call 988 or visit 988lifeline.org. You're not alone. Not in this job. Not in this fight. Want to share your story or connect? Visit critical-run.com or message the Facebook page, Dispatched and Dysfunctional. We're building this for you, for them, for all of us.